Let's see what good old Asta has for us today.
Finally! You're here! This is urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. Arlan's disappeared.
No, no. He's gonna buy the destruction pass and his job to destroy shit.
Yes, I can't find him. He's not answering his messages or calls. In all the time since I took him in, this has never happened.
You check the cameras? Security team, maybe?
Of course! I didn't see him. Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded. It still hasn't been fully repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot. It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. He usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages. I looked everywhere and couldn't find him, so I checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found. Look at his last work objectives entry. Of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. It's so strange.
Because they didn't do the right things like this. Yeah.
But he's never written poetry before.
Well, you're his mom, so.
I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said stuff like, Brother Arlan is a grown man with his own plans.
Brother Arlan?
I couldn't get them to listen at all, so I'm asking you for help.
I mean, don't guy yet. I mean, how old is he? Like 14, 15? Unless you're planning on helping him, since you're not really his mom.
Why are you acting like those security department idiots? Stop fooling around and help me! I have a secret weapon. Say hello to... Peppy.
His dog.
Peppy's my dog. Arlen's looked after him since he was a puppy. They're great friends. Peppy knows Arlen's scent. Maybe he can track him down.
Yeah, am I still needed?
Yes! Think about it. If people see me, the acting lead researcher searching for Arlan, wouldn't that make Arlan look incompetent as head of the security department?
No.
Oh, let's go together. Relax. Peppy doesn't bite.
Talking about rocket on its back. Unexpected turn of events. Alright. How you doing, dog? Let's go.
If only I got paid more. That's Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlan was here, Peppy? Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova?
Casanova. I guess he does have a lot of female around him.
Look at all his fans. Need I say more?
Cancer professor.
Behold, the winner of the most awesome researcher contest. It's better if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward. That light was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Jesus.
Oh, Master Capote thinks about me!
Ugh.
Oh, it's you! Long time no see. Are you okay? You look troubled. That's quite a wrinkled brow. Come, join the others and listen to me recount the tale of the Legion's invasion. I'm sure your memory of the events will dispel your worries.
Yeah, bro, because I was the one who blasted through him.
The Antimatter Legion barely missed me, and that's when I saw your faces. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Yeah, you're not right. You're right about that. Yes.
Master Capote!
Not a
Aha! I see you no longer look troubled. There is only one word to describe your expression. Enlightenment.
type of guy.
Such is the power of my rhetoric. It creates an energy that uplifts the soul.
Rhetoric? And you believe it?
Arlan? Yes. I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station.
Don't you know where he went?
As to his current location, forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Oh, so you
Insert
did-
dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life is principle. Huh? Without principle, what difference would there be between a person and a mechanical arm?
A lot, but you know.
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
We need to update Master Capote's life wiki. This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords.
Anyway, I do not lie. I can tell you that I did indeed meet Arlan recently, and I know where he went. Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlan's secret.
Spread off.
Seems like you already know what kind of person I am.
Yeah, the one who enjoys
Captain
himself.
Arlan had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious and desired an answer. But answers are not easy to give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly change him, and that would be even more difficult. You can't even imagine the difficulty of the trial. I was tired merely from the act of imitating that way of talking with him. Thankfully, he... no more. No more.
His words match Arlan's work plan records. Seems like he does have key information.
Huh, so he came to the Casanova or something, huh? This is about girls, isn't it?
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it?
No, we heard you clear.
What I said was, life is a trial, and you need to be true to yourself. So, I know nothing about anything you said about Captain Arlan. I need to head to a meeting now. Can we talk later?
I can't let him get away like this.
I'm done with the promotion. I wonder.
Don't joke about that. I did hear that the space station gives special benefits to morally upstanding researchers, but those are just rumors. Even the oldest staff have never witnessed it.
Stop looking down on Master Capote! He's not the kind of person you think he is.
Master Capote's life wiki version 4.0.
Even if you promoted Master Capote to acting lead researcher, he wouldn't tell you about the trial.
Indeed. I won't forsake my precious morality for something so base. How could you think up something so terrible? You're not just lost, my friend, you've completely strayed from the narrow path. I need to give you a thorough education on human ethics.
No need to bother Master Capote. We'll fix this injustice for you ourselves.
You know, surround us with a steering long lecture. Oh my god. This is really like a click your way through and you have to pick the right option. You have to go
Wow, the cringe is strong. Yeah, I need to remember what I came here for.
They went through everything with you? Well, I'll pretend I never heard. Of course.
I can't let him get away with it.
Dare to utter such a threat? Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me, I wouldn't yield even if lead researcher Asta... No! If Madame Herta herself commanded me. Why not threaten to kill me while you're at it?
I think her would have
Said it once and I'll
to
say
eject
it
you out the
again.
station.
I will not yield.
Master Capote is so courageous. We're so lucky to be his fans.
He said the exact same thing when he promised Captain Arlan.
Yes, the part about not yielding. It's making me tear up.
So other people have seen Arlan. What we
I'm
asked them?
gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to.
Transcript? They recorded Arlen's conversation with Capote. I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up.
Okay.
This is the one who mentioned the transcript just now.
Oh, is it? It was the dude.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time. Do you want to join the fan club?
Ah, I bet you do. You wouldn't have known about Captain Arlan's meeting with Master Capote unless you had an interest.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0 of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
What?
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the radar. Ah, we've been careless.
We're on the same side after all. Here, this is our latest welcome bundle for new members of the fan club. And I'll toss in an updated version of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
Ah, he looks really cool in the new limited edition snapshots.
What in the goddamn is this? A lead researcher. What the hell is that? We got plenty of clues.
What happened to you, Arlan? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial?
That has something about me. Alright, let's look at these materials.
I guess that's our starting point.
Let's read the fan reply.
This handwriting looks familiar. Is it Arlen's?
Is he a fan of this?
Against the scorching sun, a beautiful flower will never endure. Within my fair embrace, my love for you is tender and pure. Yuck, so slimy. Looks like a candid shot, but surely he knew it was being taken. It's autographed.
Lovely.
There's a figure that's not quite in the shot. Oh, is that Arlan? So Arlan did go to see Professor Capote. This is the evidence.
Besides the conversation they had, I mean, yeah.
Ugh, even the space station handbook doesn't get updated this frequently. Huh. Is this an audio transcript?
Yep. Only transcript. I think it's a little selfish. I just think he was an overbearing boss. Close your eyes, try to feel. That's all. This is your trial of heart. This is straight from him. Go to the office. Time wastes no one. Every minute of time is right. Yet, insert, go right away. Wrong, big mistake. I thought you can't just be so submissive. You were tasked with something beyond the scope of your work. You take it off immediately just like you did. And yeah, you want to learn how to handle an overbearing boss. It's like your heart is going to have to put some serious training. An overbearing boss.
So, trial of the heart means knowing how to deal with an overbearing boss. So that's how Arlan sees me.
What is it about you?
I need to talk to him. Let's hurry up and find him. Peppy, it's your turn again.
Dog, let's find him. Where's Peppy at? Peppy was last over here, right? Uh-oh. You contact Peppy remotely though? There's a whole fucking army out here. Alright, overbearing love? I thought this was gonna be about a love story, but... Oh, it's Don Hook. What's he doing?
That's Dan Hung and the security department staff. There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them.
What the hell is that? Imaginary weavers. That's unique.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up! You don't look so good. Play hard, win big, keep quiet. Stay calm.
The voice is so good. Oh,
Better late than never.
now where's the bumper? This fight's finished.
We're on a roll.
Giggles.
What are you doing here?
I'm trying to find a lost friend.
Then be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area.
Of course there is.
Arlan isn't here right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort, and stay focused.
Yes, Brother Don Hung.
Brother down home. You saw him?
Yes, he's with March,
Oh,
but I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Brother Arlan's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers. He's already reached great heights, but still he wants to improve.
I guess all the security team looks at him.
That
Looks
trial.
up to him.
I bet it's even more intense than physical training. And Brother Arlan already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day. An eagle among wolves. Always so hard on himself.
What kind of trial is it?
I think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
No way. Brother Arlan's trial wouldn't be as simple as just standing under a waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
They're not correct, but not wrong either. Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss. So I sent him to March.
The manager is nothing. He's a bear. That's pretty system.
I think Brother Don Hung is pretty smart.
Yeah.
Brother Arlan only has one weakness in his armor, but he won't ignore it. He's too awesome for that.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol. That's all.
That's it. I don't leave anything with you?
He gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
Hey.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlan smashed it down.
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right size, not to mention the angle of motion. This is proof of Brother Arlan in combat.
Why is everyone on this station so bizarre? I'm the mute.
He said he read an anonymous handwritten journal in the space station. It contained 36 different strategies to do with managing pressure from one's boss.
Interesting.
It also contained some information on trials.
Huh.
Firstly, trial of the heart. One needs to acknowledge the pressure in one's heart, and only then can one face it. Secondly, trial of the mirror. Like a mirror's reflection, one needs to personally experience the pressure others feel in a job in order to understand it. Lastly, trial of the self. One places oneself within that pressure to complete a transformation. I believe he came to me to complete the trial of the mirror.
That makes sense. Maybe he's not. Asta thinks she's the overbearing boss. Maybe he's trying to understand her better.
No, he didn't say, and I didn't ask.
Brother Arlan doesn't need a reason to improve himself. You don't understand him at all.
Much like how the scientists
Brother
and
Arlan is a
researchers are
fierce
all
fighter
fan
with
of
an eye for
Hota.
detail. If you don't
Security
understand his
loves
reason for
Arlan.
doing things, maybe that's because you're too zoomed in.
He's just staying ahead of the game is all. He's the space station's cold-hearted hawk. The security department's alpha wolf.
If you want to find Arlan, just contact March.
Oh no. Broken ceiling tile. Why are these fucking...
Job pressure? How to manage your boss? Arlan, I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure.
I don't think that's how it is, Miss Asta. Maybe he doesn't mind.
I need to feel the pressure he's feeling so I can understand what it's all about.
I need
Oh,
this.
there's a photo of Peppy on the pass. I got Arlan to look after Peppy because I thought they got along, but is that giving him too much extra pressure? Oh, maybe he printed out Peppy's picture as a way of forcing himself to remember his responsibility.
You're spiraling in the negatives now.
Look how smashed up the ceiling tile is. Arlan must have bottled up his frustration and had no way of releasing it, so he took it out on the monsters. It's Arlan's shoe size, all right? And this actually came from a pair of shoes I bought for him. Maybe even these shoes are painful shackles for him.
You are the worst kind of doting mother.
Yeah, we need to find Arlan quickly. Peppy, let's get going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's trying to feel how she feels. That's probably what it's gonna be like. He probably thinks she's super stressed. Having to work with Herta.
So Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her.
What kind of dog is that?
Is he really using scent to track?
I don't think the dog is. If that's what he's able to do, it's a pretty advanced dog. There's March. I don't see Arlan. He jumps off the space station.
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too.
Wow. Nice take off the canine before me.
Hey, he's a new face and you're not. Huh, this little guy looks familiar. Are you Arlan's Peppy? Oh, I'm sorry. Your master isn't here. He's gone off to investigate.
Investigate what exactly? You mean anything about trial?
He kept harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior or something.
What is that?
Oh,
that makes
he
sense.
did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial.
Complete an assignment with you.
It
Don't
felt like
make
he
that,
learned a lot from me.
What?
Then again,
No one talking to you.
everyone has a lot to learn from me.
Okay, who the fuck are you talking to?
The game?
What?
We were investigating
You good,
suspicious
man?
crystals
No,
together.
I'm recording.
But he said it was all pointless
Called
if he
commentary.
couldn't transform himself.
What are you
I
recording?
could tell
Wait,
he was
am I-
giving
is
himself
this
a lot
dialogue
of
gonna
pressure,
be in the recording
so
now?
I gave him a suggestion.
No.
I told him actions speak
Well,
louder than
one-sided.
words
Discord
when you
isn't
want to
being
prove
picked up.
yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what
I
kind
can.
of
I just haven't turned
trial he
on.
was doing. But when he heard that, he said
ask this
Mr.
person
Don
first.
Hung was right. And then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have
No,
left
there's
him
commentary
alone. Take me with you if you're going after him.
Yeah. Of course I can. No, they know the people in the background because of the previous videos. Twitch drops, bro. You expect me to watch these people on Twitch? No, okay, that's way better than Genshin.
You can get up to 60 stellar jade or like 80 or something.
Wow.
I think it's actually 90. It's like 50 and 40. The reward.
Well, let's see. Horrific misunderstandings can we get to on this one? What is that?
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to appear.
That sounds about right.
Did Arlan?
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
I hope Arlan is safe.
We're just teleporting around, not walking through all this.
I beat the story.
You did it. Congratulations.
Not the way.
Lady Asta, you... Why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
What the hell is that? How did we kill like 40 of these things?
Do we still have the upper hand? Is that...
I did nothing.
My tempo!
Looks like somebody
Ready
needs
to
a
lose
doctor.
yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Let me tend to your wounds. Hi-ya!
No, I have to activate that. Power.
Put.
I'm gonna be myself while I take the phone.
Go on. Mutated creature. At least this thing 1,000 times.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
How's the hesitation? How's the hesitation at 14 years old?
Oh,
Pretty good prep.
Let's rock!
yeah.
Yeah, suffered enough damage to actually warrant healing.
That's a set. Wait for the top. Time for the payout.
See, a lot of shield on it. Ow. Attack boost. Let's remove that attack boost. And broken. Enough of this before I heal.
Time to show you.
Oh,
What's in your prescription? Look, listen, feel, kick. Better late than never. Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
Fight's over. Just like it.
We're on a roll.
What the hell is going on?
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlan,
Lady Asta? Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress. I just want to say I'm sorry.
My lady, You didn't give me any pressure.
Arlan, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. He and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is...
Hello?
Firstly,
Oh, okay.
your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is...
Just to know what each one is. Bruh. Is this a kind of I guess that's a transcript. It looks like a recording.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0. This transcript
Okay, there you
records
go.
what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside of your job description. Clearly, Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key here. I am the source of your pressure.
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things. But they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Oh, Arlan, won't you accept my apology? I'll just have to show you more evidence. We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dunhung to help you complete the trial of the mirror. I'm so sorry, Arlan. Until I spoke with Dunhung, I never realized how much pressure was on your shoulders.
Miss, I really don't.
Jesus Christ.
Hold it.
Let's give the key his pass. I don't think the other two will do that.
Your ID pass. This isn't just any old station pass, is it, huh? There's a very important photo on it.
Well, I probably should use the ceiling. The
A
ceiling thing.
photo of Peppy.
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so
No, Arlan. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing.
Holodisc.
Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress. You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlan, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that holodisc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
How is she able to create these scenarios in her head?
don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
Alright, there we go.
Arlan doesn't have
made my
any other
phone call.
bosses. Who else would it be?
Congratulations.
March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all. What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Oh, Arlan, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Stop! Arlan, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
What is that?
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, and I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlan.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
What?
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing. Whether it's helping her test some
Listening to Arlan
specimen
explain
or
how he doesn't like Madame
looking for
Herta.
ancient documents I've never even heard of.
Listening to Arlan explain how he doesn't like Madame Herta.
Assignments like those were okay before the invasion.
Yeah.
But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials.
At the heart of the merit of the soul.
Yes. There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try.
Did you really think it would help?
I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions,
Take a picture.
right?
Let's just say what you're thinking.
Yep, I always say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea, actually.
You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
They probably would have won that fight, man.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
Look at that. Visit the actual special allow you to. Oh, that's cool. A Peppy picture.